Hello folks, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will walk you through smoke testing, that is an important topic related to day-to-day activities of a QA. So let's start with understanding what is smoke testing. Smoke testing verifies that the most critical features in the new build of the software works as expected to carry on further deeper testing. It is also called as build verification testing. Smoke tests are subset of overall test cases that cover the important functionalities of the software system. So let's take an example of an e-commerce application where bugs were reported in the add product to cart functionality, like it was not adding or deleting the product from the cart. These are now fixed and a new build is provided by the development team. So while performing the smoke test on this build, the test will include checking login into the application, adding single multiple product to the cart, modifying the cart or deleting the products from the cart, checking out single or all of the products at once, making the payment, checking notifications of the orders placed, and so on. Smoke tests are performed to gain confidence on the builds before delving into the finer details of the application. So before we move on to the deeper cycle of regression throughout the features and the functionalities, as well as retest the other functionalities and features, it is better to perform a round of smoke testing to gain confidence and check that all the major functionalities, critical functionalities and features of the application work as expected. The smoke tests run quickly, providing faster feedback on the build. When software passes the smoke test, the QA teams can then proceed with further detailed testing of the application. In case the smoke test fails, the build should be handed back to the development team to fix the critical issues that were recorded. What is the goal of smoke testing? The goal of smoke testing is to uncover the critical or blocker issues in the application using the test cases that cover important functionalities of the application. Functional test cases are majorly used while performing smoke testing. In the earlier example of e-commerce application, if we start testing without performing smoke test around the critical areas of the software and later find that there are still issues with the add product to the cart feature where the adding and the deleting of the product is not working, then in that case it would be a late feedback and could be proved as a kind of a blocker in the testing. So performing a round of smoke test can save a great amount of time of QS, as well as we can be confident that the build that is being handed over to us by the development team is actually performing all the important features and the functions that the software is intended to do. And thereby we are knowing that we are confident enough to know that the deeper testing that we are performing, there is no critical issue in this build, so we can perform the other regression activities or round of testing that we want to. How to perform smoke testing? So there are basically three different approaches that could be used to perform smoke testing. The first one is manual exploratory testing. This approach involves QAs to manually test the software build and run the set of test cases covering the critical functionalities of the application. Automated testing. This approach involves running the automated set of tests as a part of smoke test in the CI/CD pipeline itself. Once the status is green, the build can be taken ahead for performing further testing. In case the automated pipeline is not available, automation engineers can run the set of smoke tests locally on their machine. Overall, automated smoke testing is preferred approach as it saves time and efforts of QA teams. The third approach is combining the manual and the automated testing approach. This hybrid approach could be used where we can combine the manual as well as automated testing to perform a round of smoke test. A round of manual exploratory testing could be performed quickly over and above the automated test to check the stability of the application. And once the smoke test passes, like we have discussed earlier, once the smoke test passes, we can gain confidence and perform the deeper testing. In case if it fails, we can hand over the build back to the development team and ask them to fix the issues that we found in smoke testing, because these are the critical issues. These issues needs to be first fixed. Then only we can go further into the deeper testing. I hope you got a good information regarding smoke test from this video. Do like, subscribe, and share the knowledge with your circle. Thank you.